So hi everybody and welcome back to Unreal Engine 5 full game tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 23 and in this video we design a little bit our gameplay widget, but before that here is one more thing what I want to mention, and that is our character. I said that when you change here the skeletal mesh, because this is just the third person character what I'm using here, third person, okay, that's not working, escape mannequin here. This one is normally the mannequin which I'm using. You can use here the many one, the normal. I have just scaled this, that's why it looks so little. But in my last video I told you that you can just change here after you imported or created a skeleton, a mesh, and then you can just easily change it to the other one. In our case we made it to this wizard and we use just the third person many blueprint, which is already here, so I have nothing changed here. You can see I can use this if this is compatible. Most time it is, if you check this. If not, you have to adjust it, and I told you when you adjust this one there could be errors. In my last time there was this error that the legs was not working, and then I said perhaps the bone hierarchy is not right, and then you have to change here and retarget the bones a little bit, and that takes a little bit too long. That's why I said you should watch this, how to retarget this, in a separate video. But there is one more mistake, let's say a possible place where it could make problems. In this case it was that here, because we are using an animation blueprint which already exists for the default character. You can see we go here to anim class, it says here animation blueprint Queen, which I'm using. Let's open this one up and you can see it pop up, this one. And if you don't understand what happens here, is it is just an inheritance, which means this one here is actually using not this one here. Let's close this for a moment. It is actually, when you open up this one, this here is this one's child. How you can check this, so you can hover your mouse over it and then it says there anywhere in native parent class animation instance for here, and when you hover over this one it says the same thing, but when you read parent class, because here the parent class is animation instance and here the parent class is many, so this one is the parent of this one, which means this child here can use that what the parent got here when we open up many. And here is that all these settings, this local motion, how to walk and run and all this kind of stuff, what you can set up separately and check later. But important here is what I want to show you is when here we can go back here in this place. It's not on top, it's here in this one. Here is this control rig which comes new with Unreal Engine 5. It is a very nice thing, and this control rig you can adjust bones and calculate things, and this one here is actually calculating when you start here your game. It is actually calculating the height of your foot. You can see I have deactivated this one, and now my feet are in the air. It is not adjusted to the ground, and the trigger here would make this. But the problem is if I connect this one here, which was normally by default, it is connected, compile and play from here again, right click, play from here, play. You can see now I have this strange floating bug, and the problem is here that you have just to remake this one. This one is adjusted for this character many, and you have to just recreate it. When I open this one up, you can see you have to learn first control rig a little bit how to make this, and then watch how they made this one, and then just adjust the bones probably, because this one is using the skeletal bones of this one and they are not one-to-one compatible, and that's why it's not working. This can also cause problems, so just that. And to avoid this one, just kick out this one or remake this one for your character, so if you like. But I skip this part because I make anyway a low poly character. So that's for this one. I hope that helps. So instead of retargeting the bones, just kick out this control rig, and this one is now working as well. Like you can see, no worry, no problem. And let's go fast to the widget also, because I want not design the widget here. I want just show you what you have to do. In one of my other videos, I showed you this test widget. There was one. I kicked this out and replaced it with this widget. And how to create a widget we already know. You start with a canvas. So this one is empty. So here, there is nothing at start. And then you put in here a canvas. Then you put in what you like. So I said, okay, I want here live, a live bar here on the bottom, for example, and here a button, options bar, and all these symbols and these textures you can get for free or create them with a paint program or something like that, and then import it here, or just get it from libraries, from free assets, and import them. And then let's make them fast together. So let's start. So we start with the canvas, like I said. Here you just get a button. So you find here the button, throw in a button, then set here the style. Here the image, here you would find here any image. Let's take for fun this one, and then you adjust this. Then you set here the anchor, and that's it for this one. Then we have already a button with an image. Let's keep this one. So, and the same you are doing with this one. I made it so you can make it differently. You can put this one in a more like so a box, vertical box or something, and then arrange this. But I think that's enough for me. I wanted not to make it complicated. I just put in here image, image, image. How you make this? So for example, you go here and find image. If you don't want all time search, you can just type on top image, something like that, and it pops up also very fast. But images in comment, then you put here the image in, then you put this one, go to the details panel, set the anchor where you like. For example, this one I like on the right side anchoring, and then you go down to the brush. The brush is the place where you select your image, which is this one. Find the image which you like. Let's make it this one for fun. Now I have this one, and then you would make this one here a little bit more for the other ones too. And an easy way is, if they are the same, just go here on the left side, right click, and then duplicate, 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 and then you have this one, and then place them here. And then you have this one on top as well, and the progress bar. Let's do this one as well. What is a progress bar? You go here, you can see it's not on the comment section, I think. Oh, it is. So you can get here the progress bar, and then again adjust it like you want. The progress bar must be this. For me it's just a health bar, which I placed here. Again, click on it, on the right click, anchor on the bottom, and then style it. So right now it's empty, and then you go here in detail style, place, and then it says here progress, and then percentage. Right now it's 0, but when you pump it up, it's full now. And here on the fill color and opacity, you set here the color which you like. Let's put this one, just anything here. Let's put this green. Okay, and then you have here the color, and then what you can do is also here borders or something like yeah, anywhere is border. So, and if you can't find it like me, then you go here on the top and write border something, and then you see it pops up. It's easier. And then you can set this one here a little bit what you like. Let's set this here 10 by 10. Then you see now it's too much perhaps. Let's set this 5 by 5. And then you have here borders as well. You can see here the borders and so on. And yeah, that's it for the design. And then yeah, this was a fast image, and then compile, save, and the design is already finished. And you can see, of course, design, you should make it much better than me. That was just prototyping, and you see how fast prototyping is. And later you can make it right when you are going to say, I style it now correct, and you replace this with right pictures, right positioning, and right style, and think a little bit more how you can make it more pretty. But when we go to our game, right click, play from here, play, and we have our style, and you can see, yes, that's it. And we have to implement this kind. I will delete that what I just made for prototype. In the next video I will just use that what already there is. And yeah, that's it for this video. In the next video we implement a little bit functionality, and we will use these functionalities for our map actually. To activate here an option, live bar, if we get damage, that we lose damage. Here we lose perhaps a life if we have here 0 on our progress bar, something like that, and much more functionalities for our gameplay. And we will also create, of course, a map. Here we have not the map, and like I said in my other video, you can just download a already existing template map and then change it, or you make it from scratch. Alright, with that said, I stop here the video. See you in the next video. Have fun like all time, and if any questions are there, write it in the comment section. Bye, good luck, and like all time, never give up.